Plus Size Luxury, and today I wanted to do a review comparison of some of my mini bags. Like, I love a good detailed bag review. I don't know about you guys. I like to nerd out on like specifications and leather types and textiles and structure and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think I've ever done a comparison type video. Maybe it was probably years ago. So I pulled out all of my mini bags and let's just do a comparison. So I have my Chanel mini reissue, and this is in a neon orange calf skin. I wouldn't call it caviar. It's not lambskin. It's just a flat calf skin. So that's this one. Then I also have my mini Baguette. So I have them in the standard Zucca print, that's classic for Fendi, and then I have their sequin mini Baguette. So I have these two here. My sequin is missing its top strap. I bought it that way from, I think, Fashion File, or maybe the Real. And then I also have my Dior mini Lady Dior. So this is my favorite size of the Lady Dior. I just think it's stunning. So let's just go into the specs of each bag. I'm going to put the dimensions at the bottom of the screen so you can know how tall it is, the width of the bag, the depth, how wide the bag is. This one I don't know the color of, and I think the older version of the mini Lady Dior had a zipper. Now it has a leather flap. It comes with a shoulder chain strap with a little bit of a leather break in there, so it's like a little padded on your shoulder. A lot of people seem to have mixed opinions on the chain strap. I love it because to me it's like body jewelry, and you can just see like the little glint as you're walking. I love that about it. I have a little Mitza scarf from Dior on here, but typically it just has these two leather handles with attached by these metal grommets here. And then you get your, I guess, standard bag charm, and it just has a Dior on there. And then going into the details of the mini Baguette, I'm going to put the dimensions on the bottom of the screen about how long, tall, the depth. It comes with a top handle. It's a flap open closure, and then it has also a chain strap, but with a much longer, I wouldn't call this a leather break, but a canvas break, so you know it's not digging into your shoulder. So that one has two straps. And then finally, the mini reissue. It comes with, oh, I should say that those first two have two, well, the mini Lady Dior has one detachable strap. The mini Fendi Baguette has two detachable straps, and this has a strap that is not detachable nor removable. And but it has 4 grommets. That's why a lot of people preferred the reissue over the classic mini, because the classic mini only has 2 grommets. But with the mini reissue, or reissues in general, you're able to wear it on the shoulder, or you're able to do like a long shoulder or crossbody depending on your height and width, right? So flap opening. Now let's get into the interior of each of these bags. So the interior of the mini reissue just has like there's like a little dirt on the bottom. It has this one open compartment, and then it has a slip pocket and a zipper compartment. Now mine is a little bit older, so I don't know if they're still making it that way, but I know that at least there is a zipper compartment in the reissues I've seen recently. And then that's the interior. As far as any other pockets, there's one Mona Lisa smile pocket on the back. For the Mini Lady Dior, the interior, we open with like a little flap here. Let me take out the chain. And it's just one wide open compartment, and it has a zipper in the bottom. I'm sorry, a zipper on the side. And that's it for that one. And then for the Fendi Mini Baguette, we have one wide open compartment with a slip pocket in the back. I think you could just fit cards in there only. So as far as the Mini Fendi Baguette, the textiles, they do exotics, they do metallics, they do, did I already say exotics? I think I did. Canvas, denim, raffia. So this comes in a lot of different like leathers and all that jazz, sequins. I have also seen the same for the Mini Lady Dior, exotics, sequins, raffia, denim, canvas. They have like an uncoated canvas. They're oblique print. I've seen that for this bag. And then for the mini reissue, also comes in like lambskin, calfskin, goatskin, metallics. Chanel no longer does exotics, but if you saw the recent Matthew Blazy show, I think they're doing embossed leather to look like exotics now, so that's very interesting. Any other thing that this comes in, I don't think I've ever seen it in a canvas or coated canvas type textile. Just different types of leather. Anything else? I want to do like a what's fits after this, but I want to make sure. What other questions would anyone else have? Oh, I will also put the strap drop for each one of these bags on the bottom of the screen. That's also important. And I think we'll just go into what fits next. And then you can let me know if you have any other questions about these types of bags. To me, if I had to pick a favorite, I love the Mini Lady Dior because it's just so girly and structured and just like a cute little like top handle moment. And then these are definitely tied for second because I love the flexibility of the Mini Baguette, because this is just such an easy bag to pack, especially in this version with the canvas, because you can pack it flat without ruining the bag. And then always like Chanel is like, you know, classic, a flex, like, you know, so it's just hard to pick between them. Wear and tear, I haven't seen any substantial wear and tear on any of the bags. I've had probably this the longest, and there's like no corner wear, no fraying stitches. Even the hardware connections where they rub together are not like super grody or tarnished. I've had this the second longest, and the only wear on this bag is what was on it before I received it. So the natural color of the leather is starting to peek through the neon, and you can't really tell until you're like super close. But in case you come across this bag, that's why a lot of people, I feel like, sell it, because it does start to, like, when you rub it against your body, you're able to see the darker leather underneath the orange. So just FYI. There is a little corner wear on here, but again, I feel like this bag has to be, I need to figure out what season this bag is from. Yeah, there's just some light scuffs on the corner. With the reissue, you're supposed to be able to like bend the bag, but the mini I feel like is a little harder. You're supposed to be able to like lay it flat in a bag. It's supposed to be good for packing, but that stresses me out. So I think it makes a lot more sense with the larger bags. This, I just don't feel like there's enough room to like squish it together. And then all the hardware looks super shiny. And yeah, so, and then the Mini Lady Dior, everything looks great on here. There is a bit of scratch because like the grommet and then the plate, sometimes this has a tendency to like rub around or rub together. So there are some scratches on the hardware, but nothing on the corners or the feet. Oh, and by the way, this one does have feet, while these two do not have any feet, so just FYI. Okay, I will get behind the camera and we'll just do a wets fits, and that's it. Hello. So right now we're going to do a wet fits. So let's start with the Chanel mini reissue. We have a flap card holder, lip gloss, lotion, hand sanitizer. We have some sunglasses, and a soft case. We'll just put that on top. Do we have any more room? Maybe for a key pouch? That will be a little tight in there, so let's not risk it. And then these are the Louis Vuitton blotting papers. Will this fit in there? A little too tight. So that's what fits inside the mini reissue without any bulging or pushing it too far. If we wanted to take out the hand sanitizer, we could fit in the key pouch. It is a little tight though. Let's see if I can close it though. Okay. It's a little tight, but it still all fits in there. Okay, let's do the Mini Lady Dior. So this is the Louis Vuitton small key pouch. And put that flat there. The Dior key pouch, flat on the bottom there. Do some lip gloss on the side, hand sanitizer, and we'll see if we can fit the glasses on top. No glasses on top, maybe the lotion on top. Yeah. So all of that fits comfortably and there's no bulging. Looks good. Okay. Finally, let's do the Fendi Mini Baguette. Now this is like a very pliable bag, so you can fit a lot more than you think. So we're gonna put the small key pouch in there. I'm gonna put the blotting papers in there, the Dior key pouch, the lotion, I'll put the lip gloss on top. Anything else? Let's try the sunglasses and see if that will fit in there. All that's left out is the flap card holder and the hand sanitizer. This is a little bulging, so I might take out the sunglasses. See if that's a little bit better. Yeah, a lot better. So this, it can fit in the sunglasses, but most comfortably if you don't want any like bulging or anything like that, it's better without the sunglasses. Let me try to switch things around a little bit. I'll put in this card holder, some hand sanitizer, and maybe try the sunglasses again. Yeah, can also fit that. So, and that's without the small key pouch and the blotting papers. So this one seems to really fit the most. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.